Hey everybody, Happy New Year. It's New Year's Eve, Friday, here, December 31st, here in McAllen, Texas. All right, this is the time when people make their New Year's resolutions. Some people do, some people don't, some people keep them, some people don't. All right, but there's magic in setting goals. Wow, experienced it firsthand. If you can see over here, I picked up the frame picture of my wife's memorial. Wasn't she beautiful? The I have actually had seen how miraculously goals can materialize in my life several times. I remember in New Year's Eve, 1996, and I had I had gone through SEAL training, didn't make it. Got caught pneumonia in Hell Week, 12 and a half weeks in training. I got dropped from training with a letter in my record saying not recommended for any further training. And I had reapplied 5 times and got turned down 5 times. And in my New Year's resolution was to get accepted into SEAL training, to make it through SEAL training, to actually become designated Navy SEAL, have my first fight with the Navy boxing team, and have $10,000 in the bank. And I didn't look at that paper again, okay? And then I got accepted into SEAL training in July of 1996, and class started up in October, and I graduated February 20th, 1987, and on that same day I reenlisted, and what I already had in the bank, I met my goal of $10,000 in the bank. And so there was 2 that came true that day. 6 months later, on the day that they actually pinned the trident on me, the day made me Navy SEAL, was the day I had my first fight with the All Navy boxing team. And it was in Little Creek, Virginia, and all these other Navy SEALs were there, and they jumped up in the ring. Well, I hit the guy so hard the first punch I hit him with, he flew across the ring in a sitting position and bounced across the ring, and all these other Navy SEALs that were there watching it jumped the ring and carried me out of the ring out of the ring on their shoulders like in the movies. And I'm like, what's my next goal? My next goal was to go to combat. I actually gave up my slot in the 1988 Olympic trials to go to the Persian Gulf during the Iran-Iraq War so I could satisfy that goal. It didn't happen, but my next platoon it did. I was in the Panama invasion and got what I asked for, and it sucked. And my next immediate goal was to get my wife pregnant. I said my 1 year wedding anniversary was the day that I was on that runway in Panama getting shot at, and my goal was to have a boy. And the next goal was to go to sniper school, because next time I got in a firefight, I wanted to be as far away as I could, and I didn't want anybody to see me. And then when my son was born, you know, goals change, right? And it's amazing how that happens. But very think through your goals and put your heart on them. And what happened was I just that those goals were right in front of me all the time, and that's what I have to do for this business. But what in this business, right? Senior marketing director, okay, and senior marketing director is 10 licensed agents, right, and 77,000 points. I've done 66,000 points in like 4 days, all right, and I'm doing what I should have been doing a long time ago and doing my own illustrations, and I got a young guy who's not making a lot of money right now, but he's got a lot of responsibility. He's got 3 kids, and I can get him a $500,000 10-year term for $30 a month, and that can convert to a permanent policy, right? A $250,000 index universal life. The target premiums for him is $322 a month, but he can put a lot more into it, right? I'm going to see what we could max out. It seems like the $500,000 index universal life isn't as cost effective and doesn't build the cash as well as the $250,000 one for him. But I'm going to call and see if what we can do with that with the provider. And see, that's what I've been doing. I've just been calling the providers. I mean, I've done these illustrations before. It's coming back. It's like riding a bike, right? But it can make a huge difference in people's lives, and that's what I want to be about, anyways. I mean, I'm thinking about my what do I want to do? I got my planner. I got the new planner, and it goes. What are your 10 reasons here for doing this, right? And I got a big bodacious dream. This, you know, big beautiful house with on 3/4 of an acre in Point Loma, California, overlooking the San Diego Bay. Right? That's a huge goal. That's a huge. Got to make a lot of money to have that property, right? But I'm like, and I've been thinking, what would I have to do? Well, I figured out what I have to do. I have to have 6 SMDs, all right, and producing, and I could afford that house. And so, um, with being inspiring people, getting people to see that they can have more and they can be more and they can have an impact on this world and in this life. And I can't think of anything more. When I do my workout in the morning, I'm thinking, I'm doing my workout this morning. I'm listening to Ed Milet and this other guy, skateboard dude, guy married Brianna, right? And I'm listening to them, and I'm like, my run this morning was awesome. My workout, I did 500 push-ups total, and 3 sets of 19 pull-ups in a row, and I feel pretty good about me, right? And then when I get back here in this little apartment, and now I got to go and find somebody to talk to, that I want that part of my life, I don't like so much, right? You know, I want people to want to talk to me, right? And but we're getting there. So put your mind to your goals and commit to your goals this year, all right? And let's make it happen. All right. Hey, if this benefits you or anybody on your team, go ahead and share it. All right. Have a great day.